Welcome back to What She Said Sports. All right. So since I last saw you guys, I've been putting together a show. Um, the first question I wanted to ask, because today was the first day of OTAs for the Jaguars, the Panthers, looks like the Ravens, and of course, Cleveland. Now y'all know we're following the four teams, myself plus Atlanta, and y'all are following other teams as well. Because why? We have the elite wide receivers from CU class of 2025, along with Shedeur Sanders. But then there's also Cameron Summer Craig and BJ Green, who I think are also on the Jaguars with Travis Hunter. All right. So now I will say this: the most talked about team, the most talked about NFL team is the Cleveland Browns. It's no denying it. It's not the Jaguars. It's the Cleveland Browns, and I do feel like there's some saltiness towards Shedeur with the media and Cleveland media, and now it's funny how their social media team loved him at first, but now they just kind of like seeming like a little salty to me. And the quarterback controversy. My question to y'all is this a real quarterback controversy? Thank you, Political Ill. Thank you so much. Thank you. So do y'all let me know in the comments? I don't think it's a real quarterback controversy. I think they know what they want to do. I think they're having a tough time with placing Shedeur QB1 because it's hard to justify an elite QB at QB1 being drafted in the fifth round. It's hard to justify Andrew Berry sitting there going to work on day 3, telling a reporter, well, we just gonna see how low he falls, how far he falls. It's hard to justify that when you need a quarterback. You got Kenny Pickett when you had nothing. Deshaun Watson, I don't think he's coming back. I think he's really auditioning for other teams. That's just my reality of it. And then there's Joe Flacco, who this year, and he probably not even going to get reps in camp because they know exactly who Joe Flacco is. And then there's Dylan Gabriel. There's no competition between Shedeur and Dylan. People are already saying that. I think it was on the facility, James, the guy that sits on the far right end, he said it. Shedeur was better than Dylan Gabriel in college. Happy somebody had the guts to say it. Y'all know Shady McCoy's position is that, Shedeur, is that dude. And he been that guy. Now, when it comes to Chase, his thing is, you really got to learn the playbook. Oh, and okay, hell, he went from high school with a playbook to Jackson State with a playbook for 2 years in Colorado with 2 different offensive coordinators. So we're good. We're good there. We're good there. So it's not really a quarterback controversy. It's staged, to be honest. It's just staged. Now, I don't know why the media team is salty. I wonder if it has something to do with the fact that they saw Shedeur on camera talking to the commissioner, Roger Goodell, in New Orleans, Super Bowl weekend, saying, hey, you got to let my brother have his way. And what happened? Bucky now, congratulations to Osakin, has unprecedented access, and he got it due to the popularity of Jackson State and Colorado and well-off media platform. So he has been granted unprecedented access to the NFL because they now want a taste of that media success. And they need it because what they have is stale, and they don't have anything close to it. Shout out to Colorado because I don't know if I told y'all this. They got their own media, and they did a great production with Jimmy Horn Jr., and the numbers are up. So they likely going to do another one, and they look good. And I think I told y'all they both can exist harmoniously, covering Colorado from different angles and vantage points and doing different productions. And then now, I don't know how this is going to work now, with Bucky filming for the NFL and then in Colorado, or is that going to defer to Darius now? How is that going to go? I don't know. But I wondered if Cleveland media was a little salty because, Shedeur's brother now has that level of access that they probably wish that they had. because they focus solely on Cleveland, and it doesn't look like it's just Cleveland. So I'm happy for Bucky. And that might explain that beautiful, opulent Rolls Royce that pulled up to Lake Prime. Now, there was the social media was saying that it was Shedeur's. I even posted, I said it's Shedeur's Rolls Royce with a question mark because I wasn't sure. I updated the description to say, is it Shedeur or Bucky's? Because I didn't know, because people are like, oh no, that's not Shedeur's. That's Bucky's. And I'm like, okay, because I didn't care who it was for. It was nice. And I love the color. People are saying it's olive green. Olive green, the words olive and green together don't do justice to that car. I'm sorry. That's exotic. It's beautiful. It's rich and it's opulent and it is well off. It shows that you're well off. So maybe that's Bucky's gift after his partnership with the NFL for his platform. And you know what? He deserves it because he be grinding. He grinded. He's recording the games. He's doing the practices. Then he's over here at the Shrine Bowl. Then he's at the Combine. He's all over the place, filming these guys. He's making them feel comfortable at the Combine. Remember the Combine when Jimmy Horn Jr. and LaJohntay would be interviewed, and Jimmy was like, I want to give a shout out to this guy right here. He was making them comfortable. They would be interviewed. And, people can be nervous with that, just because Shedeur don't get nervous doesn't mean other people don't get nervous. So Bucky is the glue that keeps these guys together, keeps up with Travis, keeps up with Jimmy, keeps up with LaJohntay. He posts Cameron Silver Craig with the Jaguars. He's posting BJ Green. He's posting everybody. He's posting Shiloh, which we totally forgot about Tampa. I watched Shiloh this weekend. He looks good. All of our guys look good. And I think it's a testament to Coach Prime that Shedeur is pro ready. Shiloh is pro ready. Travis is pro ready. Despite what they try to say, Travis is pro ready. The steal of the draft, not just Shedeur, Jimmy Horn Jr. I'm like, because y'all lowballed him. Everybody's saying it. He should have been a late first round pick. Somebody said in the comments, if they were hating on Coach Prime, he would have went way early. Now, I don't know if they would have picked him and Ted close together. I think maybe that's what kind of pushed him down. But I think they still could have got him in the second round. But apparently, it seems he might start. They saying Jimmy Horn Jr. might start. The only reason they fighting it on Shedeur is because they don't want him to start. See, this is why I want Shedeur out of Cleveland. And it's a big trade coming up. People saying it's going to be Kenny Pickett. Hell, I hope it's Shedeur to a team that's good. I know he got drafted late, but maybe it would have been better if he went undrafted because, this is just a lot. It's just a lot, and I'm sick of Cleveland. So I don't think it's a quarterback controversy. So I'm going to check the comments and see, are y'all saying it's a quarterback controversy? They've been rich. Right, they've been rich. And it was funny when people thought the car on IG for sure. When they thought the car was Shedeur, all they kept saying was, that car cost more than his entire signing bonus. I'm like, so y'all don't know he made $20-some-odd million in January of 2025 before the NFL draft. And, people were talking about how the NFL may have been intimidated by Shedeur because he was so wealthy. I'm like, yeah, because you can't control somebody that's wealthy, which is why they need the desperate, the poor, and the desperate. Shedeur is not that. So y'all know my theory. 17-32, I'm sticking with it. And in fact, if Bucky can record, it shows you they don't hate Coach Prime. Interesting. Interesting, right? That's Coach Prime's son too. So that means they don't hate Coach Prime like they try to front during the draft. Because it's not Coach Prime and them suing them. So that lawsuit don't have nothing to do with that. But it says that they ready to go to the next level. And see, here's the thing. People have talked about it. I think Kimberly said it in our conversation. The NFL needs to update its brand because you having problems with kids coming out of college with money, telling them to leave what they did in college behind. No, nobody's doing that. Because if you had true competition, another league with deep pockets, you'd be in trouble. Especially if they want to, hey, come on over here with your NIL. We got Gatorade over here too. Come on. Yeah. And if they, and honestly, if they did it right, All of the first rounders, every last one of them from 132, they should be capitalizing off the brand partnerships they had in college. That's what they should be doing. But they arrogant. So they old and they stodgy in the mentality. And that's what's wrong with it. And that's why they fighting Shedeur on QB1. But I love Shedeur because he out there having fun. He really is. He out there throwing the ball, having fun. They notice and everything he does. It's so funny. Ooh, Shedeur took reps right after Flacco. Does that mean Shedeur gonna be the number 2 QB? I mean, he the best one out there. He even better than Flacco, but they don't have enough pride to swallow it. Flacco gonna have to get hurt. So yeah, I think they are willing to make him QB2, but they don't know what to do with Dylan. Somebody got to save face. We seen Andrew Berry. I guess he still worked there. I guess he still worked there. So Shedeur is doing what, here's what I said. Shedeur is doing Shedeur things. He's doing exactly what it is he has already done. And you know how you know that all of our guys are ready? Because when you listen to OTAs and you look at the press conferences, and the only one they try to hold back is Shedeur. Because why? 17 to 32. They do not want Shedeur to get to 17. If they didn't want him to get to 17 in the draft, that's why he was down so far and they weren't going to draft him at all. And now they see even drafting him 5th round, he's still the best QB out here. And it makes them look foolish, but they don't care because 17 to 32 is more important than getting it right. Every time I think about that plantation that burned down, I think about the NFL. Oh, this is our heritage. Other people's pain and suffering at your hands is your heritage. You proud of that? You proud of that? That's not even something you want to even be associated with, let alone get married in or have tea in or talk about. And most people, honestly, most good, decent people, they don't want to have conversations about that. People said the sofas in that place probably was stuffed with black people's hair because y'all know they used to do that. They used to upholster furniture with our hair. They used to scalp black people. Yeah. So that's what you proud of. That's what you want to keep. That's ridiculous. That's inhumane. So, I don't think it's a real QB competition. I want y'all to know when y'all listen to all this commentary, just remember 17 to 32. They're going to try their best to keep Flacco in front of him. They have no idea what to do with Dylan. People saying Kenny Pickett going to get traded. I would say it's Shedeur, but they're not going to let him go to Jacksonville and be 17 to 32. They're just not going to do it. Because why you change your mind? Because you went through a hell of a lot of trouble to keep it at 16 and it worked. So now you just going to up and relinquish it? No. And even with that lawsuit out there, y'all still keeping up the foolishness. And that's why I say it's not enough money. It's not enough money. It's not enough money because they're like, whatever. Honestly. So I don't think it's a real QB competition. They still own that keep Shedeur out the 17th spot. But while they focusing on Shedeur, you got what's his name? Jalen Milroe over there. He QB2. I saw it on the depth chart. He QB2. He could be 17, but they hell bent on keeping Shedeur out. See, it's called the feint, F-E-I-N-T. While you focus on this is happening over here. While you focusing on this, you're gonna get knocked out from this direction. And that's what's gonna happen. So I'm happy for Shedeur. He out here balling. Coaches, they laughing and talking with him. It sounds genuine. It doesn't sound forced. I'm not listening to any press conference. I don't want to watch no Browns podcast. I don't really care for them anyway because I feel like they still trying to keep up the foolishness with Shedeur, trying to keep him out of the QB1 spot when they know he's the best. Because this is about 17 to 32. It's not about Coach Prime. Because if it was, Bucky wouldn't have unprecedented access in the NFL. So let's put that to rest. All right. So we're going to look at some clips that I have curated on my feed, and we're going to talk about it. It's a part of today's conversation. And, one of the clips is Shedeur at the wedding talking to Travis. So let's get into it. All right. First, we might have to start with Jimmy Horn Jr., though, because that's why I have it queued up. Welcome, everybody. Okay, so we're on the road. We're on the road to 1 million subscribers. I mean, it could be 1 million subscriptions, but it's really 1 million subscribers. I'll take them both. So make sure you hit the like button. Make sure that you subscribe. Make sure, that you do your due diligence and feed the algorithm, show the algorithm some love, that type of thing. All right. So let me get my monitor together because I want to make sure that I can see y'all just like y'all can see me. And what you should be seeing right now is Jimmy Horn Jr. So let me get a second to catch up to y'all. Make sure y'all hit the like button while we get it together. Okay. All right. All right. All right. So what we're looking at here is our guy, Mr. Elite wide receiver number 5 from CU class of 2025. Y'all can see he's wearing what? 15. Look at it. Crispy. Yeah, he should have definitely got a Jordan deal. Matter of fact, I hope Jordan come back and give Jimmy Horn Jr. a limited deal. Remember what I told y'all in Colorado, how when he was hurt, he had more endorsements than anybody as a hurt individual, as an injured individual. So look how crispy he is. And he's still wearing his Jordan shoes. So, I think they were going to always take Ted over him. But to be honest with you, and I'm not saying Ted is not a good guy. I don't know. We played him in Arizona and we put a whipping on Arizona. And I think he played from what I can recall, but maybe he was injured. Somebody let me know. So I'm probably going to go back and watch the Arizona game anyway. And just to see who I could see lining up against him. Was it Travis? Because I remember they were saying Travis and Tech could end up on the same team, but that didn't work out. So that means with Jimmy, and they're so hyper impressed with him, even though we already knew. And then they have Ted, who they have invested in, and they have Bryce Young, who was balling out the last 3 games of last season. I think Carolina could make a run for it. I think they got some weapons. I think they have some weapons. Definitely a team to watch. Mark your calendars. First preseason game, Carolina versus Cleveland. Jimmy Horn Jr. versus Shedeur Sanders. August 8th. Wherever that game is, that's the one we watch it on this channel. I don't care who else playing. That's what I want to see. I want to see if either guy gets in the game. If I can get it simulcast and maybe we switch over if somebody else is playing at the same time, like Travis. Then again, there's Shiloh in Tampa who's balling out as well. And then, we have LeJontay over there in Baltimore with the Ravens. So we'll be watching. We'll definitely be watching. All right, so let's move on to the next clip. Y'all show Jimmy Horn Jr. some love. That's Bryce Young right there. I just put they look like they're going to be balling out. And here we go, the guys. All right, so the dynamic duo at the wedding. I don't, normally they say Shedeur be trying to son Travis because he the little brother. Now, y'all know Shedeur got picked up. Between his little sister and his older brother, Shiloh. Oh, he was like the middle child. You see him standing here talking now. This looks like it's right before the wedding. As you can see, the guy over to the right, to the left of Travis and Shedeur look like he holding a pillow that has the bride. You know how he's supposed to put the ring on the pillow? Like he's supposed to be the ring bearer. Then again, he could be doing something else. But it looks like they're getting ready to go. Like Travis is fixing his clothes. So what happened is Shedeur came in right before the ceremony, showed some love to his bro, and then he bounced. And I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that because Shedeur knows, for one, we don't know what his schedule was like, but he had to make a detour to get there. And, who knows where he had to go next, but he showed up. And I told y'all this wedding was in Athens, Tennessee, which is what? And between two cities that's really not that big, Chattanooga and Knoxville. Knoxville's a little bigger than Chattanooga, I do believe. So he had to make an effort to get there. So what he had on is irrelevant. He didn't stay for the wedding. And the fact that he got there perfectly timed right before they started says that was an applied effort. And I applaud Shedeur for that. He knew he couldn't stay, and maybe it wasn't good if he didn't stay because then maybe everybody would be giving their attention to him, and he didn't want to take that attention away from Travis's wedding. And I totally get that. I totally get that. So we can't act like Shedeur is not a celebrity. He knows the attention and the draw that he brings, and I don't think he wanted to detract from anything that they had going on. So there y'all go, Shedeur and Travis at the wedding. All right. because people were still talking about it. They were like, why are they not there? I'm like, Shedeur was there, Shedeur was there, Shedeur was there. So, okay, now this is OTAs from Cleveland. All right, so let's take a look at this. That's Shedeur. Nice pass. Shedeur doing Shedeur things. That's what I said when I reposted it with a quote. Standing there in the pocket, just throwing, not contested, but the accuracy spot on, looking good. And they know he good. See, they know he good. Now they fighting. They fighting because, what we gonna do? Because we can't let him start. Because I mean, why did we do everything we did? And we got this lawsuit staring at us, and we didn't try to keep him out the 17 spot. What we gonna do? Let him go to Cleveland and start 17? No. But they better put him out there on that field, because it's gonna be a problem if they don't. See, now they have a problem trying to justify not playing him at all. Because see, remember at first he was number 5. Now he number 2. And they don't want to really talk about it. But that's all the reason people are talking about out of the Cleveland media. Shedeur, OTAs. Shedeur took reps right behind Flacco. Of course he did. Of course he did. I mean, he probably should be taking him in front of Flacco. Let's just be honest. Flacco know too. Shedeur is good. But Shedeur don't care about that. He actually respects Flacco, so he happy to be wherever he is. And the coach said, look, don't get too hung up on the order of the QBs. Yeah, because they don't want to right now admit what we're going to do with Shedeur because he's better than everybody. They don't want to do it. And this is the position they put themselves in by trying to say, get that entitled, nice young man with the luxury curly hair off the board, because that don't work, because we know that's defamation. And then all of that anonymity running around saying, he not that good. Can't wait to find out. Can't wait to find out about that. So they're having a tough time. They're having a really tough time holding this young man back. Because see, here's the problem. We've all seen him play, and you're not going to tell us. You can't even tell us that he's not good. We see he good. And now the Cleveland fans are chomping at the bit. They like, hell yeah. You think they want to see somebody struggle when they see Shedeur balling out? 28-30. And this was before OTAs that started today. 28-30, over 400 yards, 5 touchdowns one day. If he have an O-line, it's going to be beautiful in Cleveland. It's going to be beautiful. But since they still on that BS, trying to, I don't know, you can't trust it just yet. We're not going to let our guard down just yet. So that was Cleveland. I think we had Jimmy. We had Jimmy. Oh, thank y'all. 91 of us, but only 33 likes. Please take a minute and hit the like button. Please take a minute and hit the like button. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So that's what that. So let's see who we had next. This Shedeur. So he went to visit a school today. Y'all know he liked to do his group photos with the kids. He goes up to the schools. This was day 1 of OTAs. I think this makes him feel good and loved, because it's a different demographic that's not the NFL, and it's pure. And, I think this is nice. I like this. And it shows he's really a great guy. So all that BS they were saying about him, again, they look stupid. So, this is Shedeur doing what he does, and this is not new for him. He likes to engage with the kids, and, these kids, he's building a fan base there through these young people who going home telling their parents they going to want to see him play. They going to want his jersey. Very, very, that's good. I like that. So, and that's what I had there. All right. So I don't know if y'all saw this yesterday, but this Juju was working out in Colorado. He getting ready. Juju is getting ready, and he doing his thing. He like, look here. Cater probably gonna start, so I'm gonna do what I need to do to bulk up. He's 17. He got to get a little larger, in frame. And I don't know when he turns 18 though, because he was a junior, so he got a whole nother year to go. Developmentally on that level, he does seem to be quite mature for his age, and I'm happy to see that. But he's doing his thing, and he got his social media humming. That's right. Juju got his not just IG, YouTube. That's the very important part. He already got his social media humming. So by the time he take the reins at CU or step on the field, and I think he gonna see some action this year. Yeah, it's gonna be up for him. So shout out to Juju for following in Big Bro Shedeur Sanders' footsteps. You get that media going, and he got it. So imagine a kid like Juju who's in school, say 3 years, because everybody not coming out in 2 years. In fact, another college basketball player just withdrew from the NBA draft that's coming up. Withdrew from that draft and is going to stay at the University of Houston. The NFL, that's going to start happening too. See, the NFL exposed itself to these people. They're going to be like, oh, they don't want people with money? Oh, well, hell, I'm going to stay here and get this bag over here. So, that's what it is. So I expect the NFL to start taking that hit sooner or later. They're going to have to be, now the top 32, if you know you going in the first round, then maybe you go. But that middle tier, if they can get that bag in school because they top tier there, maybe I'm middle tier to the NFL, but I'm top dog at Ohio State. And Ohio State is have a $50 million, $20 million roster. UT with a $50 million roster. I'm staying. All I got to do is go to class. I don't have to bow down to nobody, shrink myself, and act like I'm walking into the front door of a plantation. No, I'm staying in school because they love me over here at UT. They don't treat them like that, So that makes a big, big difference. So, okay, I think that's everything. Let me go back up and see was anything else. Oh, that was Juju. So I guess that was everything that I had for us to look at. OTAs, the wedding with Shedeur there. Jimmy Horn Jr., who I hope gets a deal from Jordan. And then Baltimore, they didn't really, I was looking for LeJontay. I didn't see anything other than they have on-field seating. So if y'all go to the Baltimore Ravens games, maybe you want to get, you can see right there, it's on-field seating. It's special. So maybe y'all want to get that. And this is their first game of the preseason. They played the Colts. So that means our guy, LeJontay, will be playing on a Thursday night. Okay. So that means that Shedeur and Jimmy are playing on a Friday night. Okay, that's fine. It's preseason. So this is the first game for LeJontay. So we're going to have to try to see if we can watch this game, just to see if we're looking for him. And then the quarterback in Indianapolis is Anthony Richardson. We talked about him already. But he got him a quarterback controversy on his hands because they paid Daniel Jones $14 million for 1 year to go prove himself and put him behind Anthony Richardson. So, good luck to Anthony Richardson because that's crazy. But because he hadn't been in the league 5 years. So we'll see what happens. And this is the Jaguars. They do a lot of dancing in Jacksonville on the field. Not a lot from Travis today. He was out there doing, he was looking chipper, doing his little dance. Other than that, didn't see much from their OTAs today. But I mean, they look good. They got Travis, so they're going to be good. See, these are other people, so I don't know these people. Now, I'm always looking for Cameron Steele-McCrae and BJ Green, but I don't know what numbers they wear. So I'm going to have to educate myself and see. Now, whoever that is good. Did y'all see number one? Nah, that's good. That's good. Whoever that is fast. Number one, that must be their running back. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's their tight end. Number 6. Number 11. Number 7. Okay. All right. So again, I didn't see Travis in that. So, that's where we are. That's our roundup. That's what I'm going to call it. That's our roundup for OTAs, the quarterback controversy. Now, you know what I want to do? I went back and looked at our poll. Last time we looked at it, it was 60 people. We're at 90. Remember the poll, the way too early rookie of the year? Let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at that. 88 people, 95 people, and 44 likes. Can y'all please hit the like button? Please feed the algorithm so we can get this channel to the next level. I'm over here diligently working to get this channel to the next level. Can you just hit the like button for me? Please. Thank you. Thank you so much. Just take a minute to just hit the like button. If you can't stay, hit it on your way out. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Many of you have said you like the content and y'all are new subscribers. So thank you. Thank you. And to my members, y'all holding it down. I appreciate it. So thank you so much. Thank you. Hit the like button. 99-46. Can we get the ratio just a little better? Just a little better. All right. So let's talk about the poll that I put together. So we're gonna take a look. 90 people have voted. So we're gonna see. All right. Let's see. So I'm gonna share my screen. We're gonna go back to that. All right. So where are we? All right. We are Travis Hunter. Travis Hunter, 27%. Cam Ward, 7%. Shedeur Sanders, 58%. And Jalen Milroe, 8%. Okay. So Shedeur is winning. Shedeur is winning. Okay. I don't know if y'all can see me or not. Shedeur is winning. Okay. Shedeur is winning. 90 some odd people have voted. Thank y'all so much. If y'all want to vote, just go over to what she said, sports, and then you could just pull up the poll and you could just vote while we're live. That's fine. So Shedeur is winning. And I'm thinking a lot of this has to do with he balling out in OTAs. We already knew he was good, but we see, they're not hiding him from us. We could see for ourselves. And we think because we see him being the best, we see him balling out, we believe they're going to give him what he deserves. I'm not 100% that he's going to get that number one QB1 spot. I think they're going to give it to Flacco. That's why it's not a competition, because they know they don't want Shedeur to be 17-32. Understand that. They didn't go through all of that in the draft just to go head on and give it up over here. No, they're going to give it to Flacco. They're going to say we paid him 1 year for $4 million. Shedeur young, they're going to make up an excuse that he could learn from Flacco. And they essentially are going to probably let Shedeur be QB2. I think they're going to trade Kenny Pickett. I'm not sure to where. And I don't know how he feel about that, but he probably don't care. It's Dylan. See, Dylan and Kenny Pickett are just two people that don't make no sense at all. So I don't know what they do. It don't make sense to have Dylan and Shedeur. It just doesn't. It just doesn't. But we see Flacco, Shedeur, right? So what y'all think they ought to do? I'm gonna just ask y'all. What do y'all think they need to do? One gotta go. And Deshaun Watson is not playing, so let's not talk about him. He technically number 5. And I heard somebody else say that. He's technically number 5, so let's not worry about him. There's 4 QBs. One got to go. Dylan Gabriel, Joe Flacco, Shedeur Sanders, or Kenny Pickett. Drop the name in the chat, first name, last name, however you want to do it, to identify who has to go. And I want to see what y'all think, because to be honest with you, this makes absolutely no sense. And Cleveland, that's how you know Cleveland was in on the madness with the draft, because they keeping the same BS up in Cleveland. It's going to take somebody need to lean on them too, as an organization at the team level, because they still trying to keep up the foolishness that we saw on draft night. They might be nice in, they might be nice in terms of the coach speaking out, but they can weaponize the media, and I believe they are. But I need the media to understand you could be subpoenaed too. Understand that you could be subpoenaed too. So the media thinks that, oh, I'm not the NFL, I'm not the team, I can say what I want. No, you can't. No, you can't, because you could be subpoenaed too. So understand that. Understand that. And that's what somebody need to do, to lean on them so they can straighten up and fly right. Because they think, oh, well, nobody can tell us what to do. We the media. Okay. All right. What did that young guy say? Keep playing what you're doing, I'm gonna burn it down. What did he say? I forget his name, but he got a podcast. He said, quit playing with Shedeur. Keep playing with the NFL. Keep playing with Shedeur. I'm going to burn it down. That's what he said. I don't even know his name, but he's funny. He got a podcast. And I still have his that post in my phone. So it's a lot of people that feel like that. And the media can be subpoenaed too. So, all right, y'all. So that's the poll. Shedeur still winning. Now, I want to tell y'all, a couple of days ago, Jalen Milroe actually had 9%. I don't know where it went. I don't know where it went. And Cam actually fell back. And you know what I was thinking? I said Cam slick mouth is going to turn people off. And I think they're going to go ahead and rock with Milroe. And that's what was happening. And as you can see, Milroe now is 8 and Cam is 7. Cam the number 1 pick. the number one pick. Travis number two. Shedeur is that dude. That's why he went to the wedding before it started. That's why he was, I'm coming to show you love, bro. I'm happy for you. I'm going to see you later. I got a scheduling conflict. I just wanted to swing by here and be here for you and just show you how much I care about you. Shedeur is that dude. All right. So for the most part, that's where we are today. So now we get ready to get in the comments and show y'all some love, see what y'all be talking about today. I appreciate the engagement. Please hit the like button, 56 and 82. Hit the like button, please. Hey, Tina. Hey, Charlotte. My media team. My media team. He's part of my media team. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Unity, how you doing? Salute. Blessings to you. Salute. Political Lil, thank you so much for the kind words. Thank you, Miss Pamela. How you doing? Chris Rogers, we in here. We're going to be here on preseason game night. We're going to try to get it up Thursday for LaJonte. We're going to try to Friday for Shedeur. I'm going to have to check the calendar for Travis and then for the Carolina crew and Shiloh. So I'm going to put together a little calendar. We're going to figure out when we're going to be live. Chris Rogers, we in here. Yes, sir. Good evening. Good evening, Jackie. Good evening, Mac. How you doing? How you doing? Unity said, not really. They already know who they going to start. They just feeling out Shedeur and Dylan. Right. They already know. I agree. It is not a real quarterback controversy. But Shedeur has proven. He has proven himself. And do I want him to go to Jacksonville? Yeah. But do I think it's going to happen? No. Why 17-32? At least not this year. But it could happen. And, if it does. If it does. Yeah, they need to get out for that. They need to just get out for that. And trying to switch everybody to pocket passes, that's not going to work either. Flacco needs to go to the Steelers. Oh, okay. Okay, because Aaron Rodgers did not go to the Steelers. And all they have is what? Will Howard and somebody else? The third string from last year? So, yeah, Flacco could go to the Steelers. Or do y'all think they would do the right thing and send Shedeur to the Steelers? That would be a nice apology. That would be a start. A start. It's not going to be easy. That would be a start. That would be a start for them to go, you know what? Let's just go ahead on and trade Shedeur to the Steelers. I'm like, after y'all done robbed him, you're going to need to give him his money. Or somebody going to have to sue to get it and give it to him or something, because you're going to have to get a man his money if he end up. But you know what? I could see Kenny Pickett going to the Steelers. But honestly, I think if they ready to do the right thing, I'm not upset if they send Shedeur to the Steelers. I'm not upset, but they got Will Howard. That's how you know it's not going to be Shedeur. So there you go, Kenny Pickett. Okay, thank you. Who said that? Unity? Yep. Priscilla. Future MLB mom. Okay. Flacco needs to go to the Steelers. Okay, so that's two. Nobody needs to get cut. Okay. All right, Unity. It said it isn't a controversy if the quarterback starting role selection is based off of merit, not politics. Right, political ill, but this the NFL. I think we have been well ordained following the draft that this is not a meritocracy. So I agree. If it was based on merit, then yes, but it's not. It is politics. And even with the politics at play, it's hard to shut Shedeur down. He already better than Dylan Gabriel, even in college, and now